makatinawanan, ngunit hindi ka lumaban, pagkat laman ng isip mo lubos na kaligtasan ko. Ibinigay ang buhay mo para sa bagong buhay ko, pagkat sa isip mo'y ako minamahal ang tulad ko. Pag-ibig mong kay ganda sa iyong krus ibinuhos, oh Jesus, inalay mo. Pag-ibig mong kay ganda, kamatayan mo'y dahilan ng tunay kong kalayaan. Kami ngayon iyong anak, minamahal o ng ganap. Pag-ibig mong kay ganda sa iyong krus ibinuhos, oh Jesus, inalay mo. Pag-ibig mong kay ganda, pag-ibig mong kay ganda sa iyong krus ibinuhos, oh Jesus, inalay mo. Oh, pag-ibig mong kay ganda, ako'y sa'yo, ako'y nilaban mo. Ikaw lamang ang kailangan ko, mabubuhay sa biyaya ng pag-ibig mong kay ganda. Ako'y sa'yo, ako'y nilaban mo. Ikaw lamang ang kailangan ko, mabubuhay sa biyaya ng pag-ibig mo kay ganda. Ako'y sa'yo, ako'y nilaban mo. Ikaw lamang ang kailangan ko, mabubuhay sa biyaya ng pag-ibig mo kay ganda. Pag-ibig mong kay ganda sa iyong krus ibinuhos, oh Jesus, inalay mo. Pag-ibig mong kay ganda, pag-ibig mong kay ganda, pag-ibig mong kay ganda.
Our Bible verse is from Luke 6:27 to 28. But I say to you who hear, love your enemies, do good to those who hate you, bless those who curse you, pray for those who abuse you. Luke 6:27 to 28.
Good day, CCF family, and welcome to another edition of
CCF Sunday Fast Track.
I am Paul De Vera,
And I am Claire De Vera.
and we are on our love series. Today, we are joined by our senior pastor, Dr. Peter Tanchi, and he will be answering our questions regarding the message that he has given us today. Pastor Peter, good day. Our first question is this: how can we encourage those who have difficult people in their lives and have been consistently experiencing abuse, physical abuse, verbal abuse from these people? How can we encourage them to love like Christ?
That question has many components. For example, if I talk about encouragement, I will always tell them, do it for the sake of Jesus. Do it because Jesus is the great rewarder. I did not complete the explanation of Luke chapter 6, but at the end it says, your Father is your rewarder. I don't know if you remember that. And then he says, so that you will become the sons of the Most High God. Actually, you can translate that word as follows: so that it will be shown that you are children of God. So the encouragement is everything is a witnessing opportunity. See, many times people cannot see God, but they see God when they see love. Encouragement, ask yourself, what can you grow? What can you do to become more like Christ? Now, to those that are physically abused, there are times when you need to take counseling. Because if your life is in danger, then of course it's wise to have a separation. But you need to seek help.
Okay, on our second question, how can we avoid becoming the difficult person, and what are practical ways for us to assess oneself?
The problem with difficult people, they sometimes don't see themselves as being difficult. See, the moment you react to difficult people, the way you are reacting, it makes you difficult. And we have this tendency to judge others. Remember what Jesus said? You look at the speck in your brother's eye, but you're going to see the log that is in your own eye. So the way to grow in that area, I call this humility. Be willing to ask the people around you, am I difficult to love? How can I improve? Many people are so scared to ask that question because they don't want to hear correction. I've learned a wise person will want to hear feedback. They want to hear correction. Because if you don't hear, how can you improve?
Thank you for that reminder, Dr. Peter. Our third question, which probably is a question from other people as well: how do we surrender our right to be right when it comes to dealing with difficult people? Does it mean we have to set aside our sense of fairness?
This is one thing you begin to learn, that we have a mighty God. Our God is in full control. And the truth is, many times, surrendering your rights is part of being a true follower of Jesus. And in our pride, many times, we want to insist our rights. But Jesus gave up his rights. And he's our perfect model. The next question is this: if you give up your rights, what if they take advantage of me? The reason why you're always scared is because your God is very small. My God is very big. When people take advantage of me, I know that God is going to calibrate it. He will know when to stop. He will know when to reward me. And there are times when he allows people to take advantage of me. I've looked at my own life. People took advantage. But at the end, it became a blessing. Because God is almighty. He's our Father. He loves you. So you need to learn to know God and to trust him. Without knowing him, how can you trust him? Without knowing him, how can you love him?
And it's a great comfort to know that He knows us so well and He's able to love us even at our worst, even at us being difficult. Claire and I just recently got married, as you know, and we have certain fights, certain
Yes.
misunderstandings about the difficulties that each one of us have as people. And my question is this: how does it work in marriage? For example, you are husband and wife. You want so hard to correct the person so that he will stop in being difficult on that part. But you don't have power over that person. How do you do it?
Remember what I shared with you? You must learn to surrender. The way my wife and I will do it, if I want to correct her, I check my motive. Why do I want to share this with her? Is it for my own convenience? Or is it to make her more like Christ? I check my motive. If my motive is to become Christ-like, then I can control my timing. I can control the tone of my voice. I can be gentle. But if it is selfish, I'll react immediately. And that's the problem.
Thank you, Pastor Peter. That's really wonderful help for us. We are goodbye and God bless.